Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. What's today? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Before we get started, I just want to be clear, be very clear about something. This live stream is not about attacking anyone. This is about video evidence, police response, and why documentation matters. What you're about to see is disturbing to me and probably disturbing to a lot. Some of you that know this person and everything, surrounding her and her presence on social media. I'm sure there's many opinions on this, and our opinions are not really what matters at this time. I know some of you have been hearing about it all day and probably tired of hearing about it, but this is my channel, and I wanted to talk about it. I've been in a basic sector surrounding this woman for the past 3 years, and I think I try to stay clear of all the drama and stuff when it pertains to my platform. Yes, I'll be in other people's chats and stuff when all the drama was occurring, but as for my platform, I never brought it here because that's not what I wanted to bring here. But when this video came out, when she was crying last night on her live stream, and then when she started talking about the incident, I just really find it disturbing. Because I know she's not perfect, believe me, and I know nobody's perfect, but I'm glad that she had this receipt because it definitely could have went another way if she didn't have this recording. If the cops would have believed her, who knows what would have happened. Would she have been arrested? Would her kids been taken away from her? Who knows? But that's the whole point. And not only that, it's important because toxic relationship, how long is too long to stay in one? So what, like I said, it's disturbing to me because the situation could have ended very differently, especially for a mother and her children that were in the car during the incident. So we're gonna walk through what happened. Hey Tinkers, hey Vanessa. Yes, I was gonna say I saw question marks. I thought you couldn't hear me. I said all that and you can't hear me. But hey sis, hey Vanessa, how are you? Happy Tuesday. So so we're gonna walk through what happened, what was claimed, and what police ultimately determined using actual video footage. So it's a sad situation. So I know some of you guys don't know this situation, believe it or not, as as popular people swear that people know people all over the place just because they're in a sector that so many people know them. But believe it or not, there are many people that do not know these people, regardless of what we know about them, what I know about them, what the people in the sector, in one of the sectors I'm in, knows. So I'm just gonna first say give you some background basically, because I understand that not everyone watches who these people are. So Briana Battle is a social media creator and influencer. She became very well known over the past few years, especially for family based content that included her children and her ex husband. She went extremely viral because of a very public and very messy divorce from her ex husband, Robert Hampton. That divorce played out all over social media. It lasted, honestly, just too long, and everybody has their opinions on that. There were sides at one point. Um People didn't agree to disagree. There was drama, there was doxing, there was so much chaos. It's just real crazy. And to this day, people have very strong opinions about that situation. Some people support Briana, others support the ex husband. But I want to be clear, I'm not here to rehash that divorce, debate old drama, or pick sides about her past. Yes, Tinkers, I do. Yes, I do. So, yeah. So Johnell Young is Brianna's current ex-boyfriend. He is her youngest kid's father. She had twins from him. Um, he came into her life during the separation of her and her ex-husband, and they stood together during and even after the divorce process. They were in a relationship and they shared two children together, twins, a boy and a girl. Just like everything else involving Brianna, that relationship also played out publicly, and people formed opinions, you know and I have to say, at first I was very strong about like just I was basically on Brianna's side. I had my opinions about her ex-husband. I always felt that, although she's not perfect, and believe me, all the stories she told, I know you know, there probably were some lies in there somewhere, but when she decided to be quiet about that relationship, a lot of stuff, the ex just brought to social media, and you were able to form opinion on him based on his own actions. But that's not what we're here today. But none of that is what I'm here for today. I'm here because there is video evidence of an incident where an extremely serious accusation was made, one that could have landed Brianna in jail and put her children at risk. And when that accusation was reviewed using the video footage and police response, it was determined to be false. So I'm gonna pull up that video footage. Let me mute for a minute. No, the New York City noise don't let me be great sometimes. Hey, Jazzy sis, welcome in, welcome in. Please hit the like button, guys. Like, comment, all that stuff, all that good stuff. um, yeah, all the good stuff, all the good stuff. Of course, if you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is scrolling on the bottom of the screen. And now I'm gonna start playing the video footage that Briana Battle herself, um, posted today, you know. So everything I say is based on my opinion, you know, it's based on research, it's for entertainment purposes, you know. And I'm gonna unfortunately have to stop in between just because, you know, I have to.
I don't know if he was trying to help her out or.
Oh, yes, there's 20. I'll show you right now.
She ran over his like.
Who ran over?
She's still in the.
So this is the part of the video.
Hey. Hey. Hey, I'm Lieutenant Ruder. Tell me what's going on, man.
Johnell Young.
Johnell?
Yes.
All right. Can you tell me what happened?
It just damaged my whole car inside. I'm coming.
Charlie, uniform. No.
Hello.
Hey.
I have the video for you to look at. I did not hit him.
What's going on?
I was trying to leave. He kept.
So just before I continue playing it, for those of you that don't know, because I know most of us know, but some of us are not going to know what happened. You know, she was driving off. He was in the back of the car. He made it seem like she hit him with the car. Police were called to the scene. You know, video, her son was recording, you know, the video of in the car of when the car backs up, you know, the new cars nowadays. Her son was actually videotaping everything. She did not hit him at all. Cops were called to the scene, and this is what happened. This is actually the cop's view, as you guys can see.
Standing back there saying, I got the, I need my keys, which he already has. So he started hitting my car, telling them, don't let her leave, call the police. So as he's standing back there, I'm backing up. He's standing right here to my left side. So I'm backing up, and I see him in my rearview camera. Here's the video. I see him in my rearview camera, and my daughter is sitting back there, and she said he hit the car with his hand and then fell out. Forward to go around him. See, I'm backing up right here, and he's way over there.
And isn't that sad, guys? The baby's in the car. Obviously, you see next to her, the son is in the car. Her older daughter's in the car in the back. Just ridiculous.
Were you recently injured in a car accident? Look at this check for $160,000. If you're looking...
I need you to hold on to that video. Yeah. What's your relationship to him?
That's my, well, he was my boyfriend, and we was here filming a movie, and I was leaving because he just called me a dumbass in front of these people. So I was leaving.
Okay.
As you guys can see in the
Who is here?
This is
the video, this
Airbnb.
happened in October.
Okay.
He's an actor.
Do you have any children with him?
Do I have? Yes.
Yes. Is it the kids are in the back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you guys ever lived together?
No.
Okay. I'm going to need y'all's ID, okay? And I'm going to need your kids' information, too. Do you have your ID on you, brother?
I lost it on the way here, but I got a picture of it.
Okay, let me get that.
Shit, my phone. She has my charger. Can we get that?
This is where the alleged lies start. Yeah. This is the boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend, the twins' daddy. This is him. And on top of that, guys, he's an aspiring actor, for those of you that do not know. He's actually an aspiring actor, and he's been on a show many of you have probably seen before.
Please.
What kind of phone is it?
iPhone. She has my iPhone charger.
If you show me the picture real quick, I could at least write it down.
Yeah, my phone is dead, so I'm trying to get my iPhone.
I'll tell you what, what's your first name that appears
Johnell Young. I got my number.
What's y'all's thoughts?
Thoughts?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw the video. I don't know. It doesn't look like a car hit him.
That's what I thought. Well, the video from her now.
Exactly.
Other people have
Exactly.
videos, but I haven't seen that.
Well, the video I saw of the front of the car, you couldn't see him in the back, but it looks like the car came back maybe 10 feet or so, and it just stopped. And it wasn't moving that fast. So if anything, he may have like stepped in a hole and twisted his ankle. Not to justify like all this. It's just kind of weird. There's all these extra videos.
Yeah.
It's like they were anticipating.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, they were anticipating because they know he would lie. That's why there was so many videos.
He got hit either. He did not. He did not. Watch, I'll show another video. So as she goes to here, you'll see his pants just a little bit here. So she starts to clear, and this is his legs here. And look, goes completely around it. Well, he smacks. This is apparently after he's already hit.
Did you give your information?
And you know,
I got it. I got everyone's info. Yeah. I'll get that. Just think that. I mean, supposedly, when I understand it, they argued inside, but they weren't really arguing when she was trying to leave. Like there was like that. Two people said it was kind of like they were kind of bickering, like they were verbal, but it wasn't an ongoing dispute as they came outside. He said it was just all calm. There were people that were outside for it said there was no yelling or anything when she was trying to leave.
And all she was trying to do was leave because, you know, she was watching him, I guess, record a movie or something like that. They were doing a movie scene and, you know, I guess some kind of argument happened or whatever discussion. And, you know, he started calling her names. He called her a dumbass and whatever. But, you know, and she just basically was embarrassed because of all the people that were around them, you know. And even though he shouldn't do that anyway, especially with their children with them. And, you know, it's a public setting and it's a place of business if he was actually filming a movie, you know?
So, I don't even know.
What if it was him driving?
just change it to an A6 and do a verbal. Verbal 86. He's doing the report, so I think it should be a verbal because I think he's lying because you can see on camera. And EMS says that there's no visible injuries, and then he changes clothes a little bit. You get this to Tucker.
How embarrassing.
You have this phone charger. You saying something about a phone?
Of his.
What's that?
I don't have anything of his.
He doesn't have a phone charger in here.
No, I don't have nothing. We didn't even ride together. Everything is still in that house.
Okay. All right. You were saying something about a phone charger in there. I was just trying to get that from if it was in here.
No, I don't have it.
Okay.
Same way he said I had his keys.
Okay. Did the deputy get all your kids' names and date of birth?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just think that.
Imagine.
I have to say, so many people, you know, have their opinions on Briana, but thank goodness that, you know, they think quickly about recording things. And unfortunately, she has to because of everything that has happened, you know, the last few years. So she has to be ready, you know, at all times.
She tried to back up again. I'm like, yo, I'm here. And she's like, move out the way. I'm like, I'm on the floor. Let me get out the way till I get my keys. And then that was it.
Are y'all married?
No, we was playing something, but we're not married.
Johnell, is that how you say your name? Okay. How long? Good. I'm Lieutenant Rudy.
Nice to meet you.
Let me ask you. Obviously,
We've been together for a long time.
yeah. Okay.
We have this back and forth.
Back and forth going on. Hear me out here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think is it worth the battle and fight right now to get your chain and car charger, or wait till?
And she says that he was of sober mind and stuff like that. I don't know. He doesn't, I don't know. Something's wrong with him. Unless he's just tired. I don't know. Maybe he's just tired.
Things cool down. And when, tempers are cool.
Can we go and can you get her and we both go talk? That's it?
I can see if she wants to talk.
Cool.
I got to at least ask. I'll at least ask her for you.
Sounds good.
I can't be like, hey, you got to do this.
But if not, then I could just have
my thoughts are, if tempers are high right now, obviously when you think about it, 24 hours, 40 hours, things
we've
kind
been
of cool
here
down.
working all day, trying to
people are tired and stuff like that.
If you could propose it to her, if not, then
property. Yeah, because when I asked about the phone charger, she said that she didn't have the phone charger.
Of course.
And whether she's telling the truth or not, I'm just rather than fight a battle right now that may not be won, that you can win maybe in 24 hours from now. If that makes sense. When things cool down and everything else, you'd be willing. You know her better than I do.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think she'll want to talk right now.
Okay, let me go talk to her.
He thinks she wants to talk, but come on now, you're accusing her of hitting you with her car. You think she really wants to talk? I don't think so. I'm just gonna forward it just a little bit because
it's in the car.
No,
and who's asking? I said I'll ask for you. I said, but if she chooses not to, then
I wouldn't want to have any belongings after you just lied on me. I would be willing to give it to you.
Okay.
No, I don't have anything. And if you want to look at my car, you can.
Okay. All right, I appreciate that. All right,
please hit the like button, guys.
She doesn't know right now. So, to be honest, I probably could tell you before, but I told you I'd give it a shot and at least ask. But I think, given what's going on, it sounds like she ain't looking to talk to you right now. Doesn't mean she ain't want to talk to you tomorrow or the next day.
You drove my car. I don't know if the officers want you to talk to her.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think she's looking to talk.
I don't want to agitate.
And the thing is that they are both so calm after what happened. That's scary on both ends. That they're both so damn calm after all this shit. Children in the car, freaking police, ambulance, fire trucks passing by, and they're just calmly talking about it. You could tell they've called the cops plenty of times.
You could tell she looks annoyed and everything else. She's pretty calm. You can tell she's calm, but she's trying to not. Yeah, I'd rather not.
I'll say goodbye. I'm gonna say goodbye.
Let me find out who's got your keys.
You see him trying to whisper. Why are you whispering now for?
Hey, Pittman, who's got the keys?
Why the hell are you whispering now?
It's in the car on the dash.
Sorry, guys, but he's a dumbass.
Hey, keys are on the dashboard.
So you're saying, did you go say something or no?
I'm just gonna say bye. No big deal. And if not, then I'll walk back.
Lieutenant said he spoke to her.
Yeah, I mean, she seems up. Now, I only asked if she talked to you. I didn't ask about anyone else. So
she talked to me. I tried to talk.
I think if they want to get that, let her
what
get
you
home.
don't want to do is you don't want none of your people going over there to check on her. It would be a good look for one of your guys to say, "Hey, are you all right?" Without that, we all look like cold ass dickheads.
Whatever Lieutenant thinks, I'm not going to say if Lieutenant.
Exactly, beautiful. If he got hit, why is he just calmly there? And he should be at least acting like freaking something hurts on his leg or something, or whatever the hell got hit. I don't. Now we know why we don't see him on the big screens, guys. This is why we don't see him on the big screens.
I can't tell him not to. I can't tell him to do it.
But think again, he doesn't know her.
Yeah.
He don't know her.
People. I'm an actor. Basically.
Oh, come on. Why does shit want to act up now? Because he knows he's bullshitting. The video knows he's bullshitting.
You're going to talk situation.
Is she here? She lives here?
No, we rented this to work.
Uh-huh.
It didn't happen. Right? Cool. She starts yapping off, calling me out, whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, shit that happens. So she takes my car. I'm running out here like, yo, why is she taking my car? I hear, I'm like, what are you doing in my car? I know her, but I see her kids in there, so she starts coming back. And I'm like, yo.
What if it was him driving?
What? So look, anyway, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Not mad or anything, but I'm walking back. She's rumbling up, going straight. And I'm like, yo, yo, my keys, can I get my keys? She's not listening. Get the fuck out the way, bitch. I had niggas saying all type, whatever. Just relationship, it's cool, whatever. You can say what you want to say. Then she backs up. She stops. She backs up, she stops. I'm like, yo, I'm right here. Then she backs up the bumper.
And the fact that he's saying like all those, name calling and whatever is like normal relationship shit, that tells you what kind of person he is, that thinks that could be normal, and for any women, ladies, even, anybody, that is not okay in any relationship. I don't care how long you've been together, what happened, what incident happened. That is not okay. It should never get to a level that the disrespect is so bad that you start calling each other names, and it's bad enough. The worst of it all is that these children are there watching all this nonsense. Like, come on now. I don't care. They're not young anymore. They're both in their mid-30s, about to, basically in their mid-30s. It's not okay anymore, and all these people that enable, behavior like this need to wake up and realize that it's not okay. Being in a toxic relationship is not okay, especially for those children. Can you imagine, especially the older ones, the babies? Yeah, of course, they're innocent. They don't know what's going on. But the children know what's going on. Not only that they have to deal with the BS of, the ex-husband and her, but now the boyfriend and her. These kids have been through too much in the last almost 4 years. It's too much already. I hope, honestly, that this is it for her. She brought this to the internet. It better be it for her. It better be it from her. She needs to stay single until she's healed, until she gets the therapy she needs. She needs to learn to love herself. And when she does get healed and feels like she could get into a relationship again, do not lead with your damn pocket, Briana. Do not lead with your pocket. Let them show you how much you mean to them. Let them show you how much they want to be with you.
Taps me. My shit fell. I didn't say they ran over me. She ran over me. My leg is done.
Are y'all married?
No, we was planning to get married, but we're not married. We just had 2 newborns.
Okay, so y'all have kids.
This was something right here that we said we were going to come together and try to do with our relationship, and it just didn't work out.
So how did your foot get hurt?
I felt the drag in the rock, and I came down on it. I felt that shit. I came, like when I backed up, and she had him, I felt it like drag, and I came down, like step, like when you twist your ankle, you step on it. That's what happened.
You understand? There's a video of you not getting hit when she backs up.
No, I'm saying when she's backing up, and I came, and you can see me dragging my foot. I dragged it, and when you drag your foot, what happens to your ankle? It goes like this.
So are you saying she ran over your foot?
Exactly.
Yes or no?
She didn't run over my foot.
Okay.
If I would have said she went, my foot would be done. She did not run over my foot. I don't know if they're saying no. She didn't run over my foot.
He's a damn idiot, and it's not funny at all. But his goofy ass is the funny. His goofy shit is the funny
thing. It was going fast enough to try to back up.
So no connection with the vehicle.
There was a connection with the vehicle. When I got up close, when I tapped it, she still was trying to go back a little bit, but she did the lower part of my leg, and that's when I came all the way back and rolled my shit. And
so you said you braced up, kind of like put your arm out against the vehicle.
Yo, that's the first time. That's the first time. Then the second time, I tapped it again. Like, yo, I'm on the ground.
So what part of the vehicle hit your leg? Likewise.
Here. Then when she backed up, that's when
there is a video where it does not hit your leg.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, when I backed up,
how embarrassing.
Let me show you. When she was backing up, I said, yo, boom, like this.
Okay. Would it surprise you to hear that the vehicle did not hit your leg? What's your opinion on that?
It happened so fast. The adrenaline was pumping, so I'm like, yo, you just backed up, or either when it, or did I did it and she backed up. Like either way, she didn't do that. But the way my force was coming when I tapped it, and she was trying to get out of here, which was rightfully so. I wasn't supposed to be behind her, but I didn't know she didn't have my keys. So I'm trying to stop. Yo, look, you have my keys. And then when she did that, that shit shot force. It wasn't like I'm about to rampage you over.
I gotcha.
And I'm over here trying to stop with my hand, like, yo.
This guy. Oh boy. His lies ridiculous. Him trying to, make them believe his lies is crazy. And then for them to have seen the video, they must be like, this dude is a liar. Who he thinks he's fooling.
What's her name?
Briana Battle.
We have something cool here. What you're looking at is the new Spedience home gym.
Richie,
this one is called the Gym Monster 2. And look at how small it is.
Well, do me a favor, you sit tight there. I'm going to go talk to her.
Hey, bro, I hope you're doing well, too. So those of you that are just joining or, don't know about this story, this is Briana Battle and her, boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, kid's father, whatever you want to call her youngest kid's father. They got into an argument. He called her some name. She didn't like it. She drove off. He ran after her supposedly because he said that he allegedly left his keys in the car. But anyway, that she was driving and going backwards and he lied. He tried to lie and say that she hit him with the car when she was backing up. But the footage has showed and determined that is a lie.
The children.
Oh, are they in there?
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 kids in
Okay.
there. I guess the younger people saw him smacking up here. But you can see on the video
Right,
he's
beautiful.
on side of it.
4123
His story's all jacked up. Okay.
Okay.
And I have the video, so I'll upload all the videos to
Bendito, you hear those babies? Those poor babies. They're not even a year old at this time.
So are you
This
Brianna?
was what?
Okay,
3
hey,
months
I'm Deputy
ago?
Tucker.
They
got here
weren't
little
even
bit
a year
ago.
old.
I mean, I'm sure you've already probably said what happened. You mind telling me again?
Saying it again. So we got into a verbal dispute in the house because he disrespected me and called me a dumbass in front of the film crew. We were here to film a horror movie, and once that happened, I was like, don't use my footage at all. I'm not giving you guys permission to use my footage. So I started packing my kids up to leave, and that's when he came behind my car and was like, "Y'all, don't let her leave. I need my keys. Don't let her leave. Start recording. And that's when I had my son start recording through my review camera. You see how wide this is? So he was standing behind me. As soon as I got around him, I heard the 40 is already cleared off. But he was nowhere in my camera. From my camera, he's nowhere in the camera at all.
Right.
Nowhere in the view.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so it's like he's an actor. That's why we was here. So I guess he just didn't want me to leave. And so to call you guys and try to get my kids taken away from me or even get child endangerment on me is just wild. All I wanted to do was leave because he has a temper. I had domestic issues with him before in the past, so I just wanted to leave so my kids don't experience that again. And that's what I was trying to do. But he wanted me to stay. That's why he kept standing behind the car. You hear him saying, call 911, record.
Yeah. The sister, he moving like a crackhead, all animated, hilarious. Yeah. Well, you know what they said he was on before, some sugar booger. Allegedly. That's what they used to say, allegedly. Everything I say is allegedly. Hey sis, break room. It's crazy. I usually don't talk about this, but I had to. I just had to be one of the ones that made a video on this because it's just stupid and ridiculous. And it's very dangerous, because those children were in the car. No matter what, is dangerous. Like, at the end of the day, it's funny because of the way he was acting, but you know, it's not funny at all because it's dangerous. You know, if she didn't have the video, who knows what the cops would have did? Would they have arrested her? Would they have took the kids away? Like, it's just ridiculous.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, good on you for also recording as you're attempting to back up. That's smart.
Hey, Detroit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Everybody
Thank
okay in here?
you. Welcome in, everybody. Please hit that like button. Let's hit that like button, please.
So no, y'all don't live together, no same address. I mean, did y'all ever like off and on live together while y'all had kids, or y'all just had kids and then you know kind of co-parented, I guess you'd say? Okay.
Without the courts involved.
Gotcha. Okay, understandable. Good deal. Now how's that kind of work out in between, like, I guess times? Like, I mean, have y'all
When we break up?
Yeah.
Well, when I leave him, he comes popping up at my home and apologizing, and then I take him back, which is what recently happened. He apologized. This is what recently happened, which is why I broke up with him.
Can you be a travel advisor without quitting your 9 to 5?
Guys.
Yes.
Now she's gonna show some other, you know, footage of him. This guy is a dumbass, I'm telling you. I mean, I don't know what happened previously, you know. I'm not gonna say they're both innocent, like I said in the beginning, you know, but this incident alone just shows what a goofy he is. That's all I'm gonna say, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. Thanks, sis. I appreciate you. You guys saw that? The hole in her wall?
But this was recently.
So I'm assuming as of right
ago.
You saw that? Wait. That hole in the wall?
He kicked the wall. So, scratches on my neck a year ago. But this was recently.
So I'm assuming as of right now y'all are broken up.
Yes.
Okay, and that's happening
Definitely.
now, or is this when did y'all break up?
Well, right now.
Okay, this is the break. Okay. Yeah, I saw the video as well with the backup and everything like that. So, give me just a minute.
Written in the report as well that you saw the video.
Yeah, yeah. Everything's gonna be everything that I observed within the report. It's all gonna be available there. Okay.
Hey, sir, can we talk to him by ourselves, please?
Yes, sis, how he talked to Josh, how he talked to his mom. He's just a disrespectful MF. You know, he's one of those people that think he's entitled. He's a mama's boy, but yet disrespects his mom. He disrespects, you know, all the women basically in his life. He doesn't have no respect for Briana's children. He doesn't have respect for Briana. It's just a mess. And, you know, I know that she's not easy and all that, but at the end of the day, you know, he could easily just walk away. You know, when they break up, don't let nobody talk them into getting back together again. You know, obviously this month makes 3 years that they would have been together, and they should have been broken up from the very start of their relationship. They should have never continued. They should have never had children together. They have been through therapy, counseling, all this crap, and then, you know, she had babies. She got pregnant. Even during her pregnancy, you could tell she was unhappy. You know, of course, she tried to make it work. She let people talk her into therapy. They did it. You know, everything will be fine. And then it's just a never-ending cycle. It's just a never-ending cycle. But I really hope that this is the end of this cycle and she finally learns that what kind of man to pick next time. But she does need to be single for a while. Like, if I could be single because I was in a toxic relationship and I'm single now for 4.5 years, I think she could use that same amount of time to herself. Sorry. You know, it's not good when you jump in from one person to the next. That doesn't help, especially when it's like the same kind of person back to back to back. Like, why are you looking for love so much from a man? Your father loves you. You know, from what I can see, they raised you well, your mom and dad. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. I don't know. I really don't understand. But let's get back to this video. It's almost finished.
Okay, so I've talked to pretty much everybody about what they saw, what they heard, everything. You know, got an idea of where everybody was. Okay. There's also several recordings of the.
Hey, Miss Dee,
There's multiple recordings. Okay.
Right.
In the first one, which is the biggest problem, let's put it that way, it's part of the rear view camera. Okay. And whenever you are saying you got hit, you're not behind the car.
I was behind the car.
No, you're not. You're not. The
When
rear
she
view
backed up,
the rear
and I
view
walked
camera shows you not behind the car. It
That's-
shows you behind the car originally. I'll agree with you there.
Yeah.
And you're saying I want my keys, la,
Yeah.
da, da. But when you're saying you got hit, you're not behind the vehicle.
That's weird as fuck.
Time out. Let's start over, okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm about to take you to jail for false report of a crime. And I don't want to take you to jail if I don't
Let him
have to, okay?
freaking know. Let
We have
him
multiple
freaking know.
video evidence that depicts that you were not hit by a car.
So look, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
So
He got shook right there. You know he ain't about it. He be trying to act about it with his women and with his mama, but that guy is not about it. Yeah, he's from New York. Yeah, he's from Staten Island, but no, he ain't about it. I know the minute he heard jail, prison, whatever the cop just said, you know his ass is shaking in his boots right now. You know it. Hey, she be super sis, welcome in. Long time no see. Thanks for being here. And yeah, you're definitely out in these streets today. We appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
stop the BS and start over so we don't have to do something we don't want to do. Respect? You understand that?
So look, when I walked up to the car and I said, look, I need my keys. She pulled up and then she pulled back. And she did hit me. She did hit me. I don't know why it's not showing that she didn't hit me, but she did hit me when she pulled back. And then I backed up. I was like, whoa, you backing up into me. And then the tire went over my thing. And I was like, you're backing up into me. That's when I buckled my ankle. And that's when I fell.
Why did you hit the car?
I hit the car because I'm telling her, yo, I'm right here. I need my keys. I need
Please
my
hit
keys.
the
You
like
just
button,
damaged my
everybody.
car.
Hit
Why
that
did you
like
do that?
button for
And she's in there blah, blah, blabbing off, blah, blah, blabbing off. I'm like, yo, I just need my keys. Because when I came over to my car, I didn't see my keys. My leg is done. She ran over me. The pain.
Why were you getting behind her car when she's trying to leave?
I got behind the car and let her know, let me get my
Great
keys.
question.
You're blocking her from leaving.
I was letting her know I need my keys. And I yelled out to them, yo, get my keys, get my keys. And then when I walked over to this side right here, she went up.
You shouldn't get behind vehicles that are moving, trying to leave.
Thank you.
You should not do that.
Oh my goodness.
We just got 2 newborns.
You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. If a car is moving, you shouldn't try to block a car and stand in front of it. I didn't say anything about kids. I didn't say anything about keys. I didn't say anything like that. Do you understand what I said?
Some cops are over him.
Absolutely.
They are fucking over him already.
Dude,
They are over that guy. I'm over him too. Don't worry, officer. I'm over him too.
Now he's going back and saying, well, that's me hitting my hand on the car and she tapped my leg.
All right. Okay. So right here, this is going to be a vibe pamphlet, okay?
Yeah, that's what I said, Tiff. He looked high off something. She said that he was of sober mind, but I think she missed something because he looks high.
Brian is the best content marketing team lead I've ever worked with.
He definitely looks high off something. Sorry. Allegedly. And that is it for that video. So, oh Lord, that was a lot, yo. That was a lot. I'm telling you. So you guys saw that? You guys saw that? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yes. Please hit that like button, guys. Share, comment, subscribe. If you would like to donate to my channel, the Cash App is right there on the screen. So yeah. So this situation was very serious. Briana could have been arrested. Her children could have, I'm not even going to say could have. We already know they're traumatized. They're tired of their shit. They're tired of Brianna's and Johnell's shit. I'm sure, but it was very dangerous. CPS could have been called. Her entire life could have changed, all because of false accusations. And if her son didn't record this, there may not have been any proof to protect her. It would have been all he said, she said, and those cops, you could tell they were tired of his shit. They knew he was lying. Like, who he thinks he is? He really thought that he was going to get away with his lies? What? Like, come on now. So this goes beyond drama. False accusations involving police, but people, especially parents, in real danger. Like, come on now. This is probably why she's always recording things. This is why people say document everything, record everything, protect yourself, and she learned, over the last few years that she has to protect herself, that she has to record everything, that she has to be the receipt queen. She just knows it. People are always downing her. People to this day still, putting her like she's the, worst woman in the world, when in all reality, that whole situation is bad. That whole situation is toxic. Let's be honest. The present, the past, everything was toxic. I don't care. Every single one was toxic. Every single one had something wrong with them. Every single person needs therapy, even till this day. Even till this day. So, do y'all agree that video evidence saved this situation? Do you think that he should have got some kind of consequences for his false accusations? What you guys think? For making a false police report? Do you think that, for wasting all those people's time, not only the police department, the fire department, the ambulance, so they could have been doing something else. Like, come on, we all know what state they live in. I'm sure they could have been doing something much more better than having to come on the scene of some toxic relationship drama. It's just ridiculous. Really, it really is. Yep. Very shameful and ridiculous, Yeah, thank God those cops weren't stupid. You're right. It's funny how when the cop said, would you be surprised if I told you that the car didn't hit you? Like, you're a dumbass guy. Like, dude, you just made yourself look stupid. Really, Just stupid. Well, anyway, I usually don't talk about Briana and all the drama that comes about with her because, when I'm usually just a supporter when it came to that sector. But you know what? I've been in this sector long enough. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just bringing what is actually reality, basically. And on my channel I try to talk about things that are mostly facts. I'm not messy. I don't mean to be messy, but in this situation, come on, Johnell, you got to do better than that. Do better for, if not for your relationship, because I guess that's over, do better for your children. They're only 1 year old. They have so many more years to go. You guys have to be co-parents for so many years to come. You guys both have to do better for those children. Johnell, definitely you gotta step up as a man, be a better man. If you in your next relationship, learn how to be a man that knows how to communicate without harsh words. Learn. And Briana too. I can't leave her far behind. You have to learn how to be in a relationship and learn how to communicate, learn how to deal with your emotions. That's the most important one right now. Learn how to deal with your emotions. Things are not always gonna go your way. You know what? And that's okay. It's not meant to be. That's why you're supposed to communicate, compromise, listen to understand, not just listen to just hear. Excuse me, guys. Whew. That was a lot of talking. But I really wish them all the best. I really, really do. I hope the children learn that this is not okay. Everything that they've seen the last few years, from the past, from the present, the future. I just wish everybody involved the best, because enough is enough already. Enough is enough. And these beautiful babies do not deserve to see their parents at it like the other children have seen all these years. Those beautiful babies deserve more. They deserve for their parents to be able to co-parent, and yes, I do believe that was dangerous, but not to the point. I'm sorry. I mean, I might be biased here. I mean, I might be this might not be the popular opinion, but yes, that, was goofy of him. But I still don't think that he should be not seeing his kids. I mean, that's just the kind of mother I am, because no matter what toxic shit happened in my relationships, my past relationships, I never held my boys from their dad. So I really think that no matter what, the father should be involved in the kids' lives. I'm sorry if that's not everybody's opinion, but that's my opinion. Yeah. He will continue to no, he can't stick to his story. He sees that that's a wash. He's ridiculous and stupid if he keeps on with that story. He might as well, hold himself accountable and freaking apologize. Yeah, the argument between Johnell and his mother says a lot. There are some deep-rooted issues going on with him. Facts. And it's so weird, right? You think that parents, they're in a certain profession. You think that because they're in that profession, that their child is going to be in a straight line and, do everything the right way. And this is a wake-up call that just because the parent is in a certain profession doesn't mean that the child is going to come out, like everybody wants them to, like straight and narrow and doing the right thing. Nope. No matter what, there's always mental health issues. But, and I know that I've heard that they've been allegedly in therapy and stuff like that, but it doesn't seem to be working. So I think he needs to continue until, he gets it. He needs to just get it. She needs to just get it, They need to just get it, but get it separately. It's time to move on, unfortunately. Toxic is toxic is toxic. Year after year, the same cycle. It's time to end the cycle because these children are watching, you know, and I'm just going to keep saying it. These children are watching, and all you're doing is going to bring them up the same way as you. And that's not okay, you know? That's definitely not okay. Yeah, I understand you. Yeah, structured through the courts. Yeah. Yep. You know? And to hear his mom say why you have your boots on? And to hear his mom say she knows how to handle Bree, nah, everything will be through the courts. She has to move smart from now on and not from emotions. Yes, definitely. You know, emotions have definitely been high in that relationship, in that household, and then they bring the mother into it, the father into it, the fathers into it, you know. It's just too much. It's just too much, you know, and nobody wants to deal with that. And that's why she's overwhelmed, because, you know, there's nobody there helping her and stuff like that. But nobody wants to be around all that mess, you know. And like I said, Briana is not, you know, perfect herself, and she does have a lot of issues she needs to work on as well, you know. Just the main thing everybody needs to do is hold themselves accountable and just get the help they need, you know. Go to parenting classes, get a mediator if need be, to just help their co-parenting relationship be better, you know. Especially she has experience in that, and she knows, you know, how it goes. She already knows how it goes. I'm sure she has those numbers on speed dial at the moment, you know. Hey, sis TC. To lie and say that you were hit by a car is an insane lie. You can possibly be mentally, yeah. He can't be possibly mentally stable. He definitely, and then to lie in those police face like that, trying to, you know, get them to believe him, is crazy. That does show you something. He thinks he's that good of an actor, but that video cam determined that that was a lie, you know. Leave that alone.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, the truth was caught on camera. Police reviewed the footage, you know. We saw the police cam. We saw the video from Josh recording from the car. We saw everything that happened, you know. We saw Johnell trying to lie through his teeth. We saw the cops getting aggravated and calling him out on his lie and even threatening to arrest him, you know. I just hope that he learns that that's not the way to go, you know. Regardless of how anyone feels about Briana Battle, no one deserves to be falsely accused of something that serious. You know, I'm thankful there was proof, because without it, this could have ended in disaster. You know, she could have been locked up. Those kids could have been taken away, you know. If you're watching this on the replay, you know, all opinions are okay, but please be respectful. And if any of you guys that, you know, don't really like Briana, please don't come with your nonsense under my comments. You know, I'm not here for that. I'm just here for this incident and this incident only. And of course, if there's another incident after this, yes, I might talk about it. But the way you see her character and this and this and that, whatever happened with the ex, I don't want to hear about it, and neither does none of my supporters. Well, some of them might, but please don't do it under my comments. And if you do it, please do it respectfully, that I don't have to block you, you know. Please make sure you hit that like button, share, comment, subscribe. Of course, if you would like to donate to my channel, you know the drill. That is my Cash App. You know, you can donate to my channel at BXQueenC. All donations are appreciated, and I definitely use them the right way. You know, I don't take vacations or, you know, act like I'm gonna pay, you know, lawyers or whatever. I do use it for my household, for my children, you know. Yeah. I appreciate everybody that was here today. I really, really do. You know. And I just have to say, Johnell, you're a goofy. Grow up. All right, y'all. We've heard enough of this story, and let's see what happens from now on. But we've seen enough. We've heard enough. We know that he's a goofy, you know. Thank goodness there was receipts. So everybody just, you know, be cautious. If you're in a toxic relationship, leave. Leave before something bad happens, you know. Don't have your children involved. But thank you guys. Love you. I appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate you hitting that like button. If you share, thank you so much. If you donate, thank you so much. And thank you just for your time. Thank you for being here. And I will see you on the next one. Happy Tuesday.